Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
McBlam Racing presents NASCAR Winston Cup Racing from Kansas. Today, it's the running of the Protection 1 400. Welcome back, race fans, to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Let's Play. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey McBlam. And today, the stars of the sport face a new track with old tricks. Similar to Chicagoland in design, even so much as to be introduced the same year. This mile and a half is set out to prove that it is no cookie cutter. The green flag is just moments away, but first, let's go trackside for the opening festivities.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here's the starting lineup.
Starting out front are the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the 169 car. Starting in row 2 will be the America Online Chevrolet and the 83 car. In row 3 are the 6 car and the 63 car. In row 4 are the Valvoline Pontiac and the Citgo Ford. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the 26 car and the DuPont Chevrolet. The 6th row has the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge and the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet. In row 7 are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the Motorcraft Ford. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will start towards the front. In the 9th row, we have the UPS Ford and the Haviland Ford. In the 10th row are the Rubbermaid Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 11 are the 46 car and the 27 car. The 12th row has the Altel Ford and the Target Dodge. Starting the race from row 13 will be the Kodak Chevrolet and the Square D Chevrolet. In row 14 we have the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting from row 15 will be the 5 car and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. In the 16th row are the 151 car and the 132 car. In the 17th row are the Home Depot Pontiac and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In the 18th row are the 22 car and the DeWalt Power Tools Ford. Starting the race from row 19 are the M&M's Pontiac and the Sprint Dodge. The 20th row has the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the 101 car. Starting the race from row 21 will be the Tide Ford and the 98 car. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the 16 car.
And there you have it, guys. There is the starting lineup for the field as given by MRN. The voice of NASCAR, Joe Moore and Barney Hall. As you can see, guys, we are starting from P4. The first pole that we have not had in a while. We've been having trouble getting some speed out of this car at this track, but I kind of take comfort in knowing that the points leaders are also having trouble getting some speed out of it. It's going to be interesting to see who comes and who goes. As the pace car makes his way down pit road, we come to the line. Green flags in the air. We are racing with an aggressive move on the start. Tried to make a run for 3 wide there, but I couldn't clear Jeff Green in time as we go down into turn 1. Jeff Green's going to take the high side. Here comes Mark Martin charging through the field. Mark Martin moving from 5th place, I think, to 4th. Oh boy, got a little bit on the apron there. Got to be a little bit careful. Mark Martin's got a pretty fast car. We had to come down to put the block on him. Looking for the 2nd spot. On, I think it's Joe Julian. Oh boy, a little contact with Mark Martin there. Little contact with Mark Martin. Martin tried to go 3 wide. He tried to come down to block him, but wasn't quite clear yet. Yeah, there's either Joe Julian or Jay Julian. I can't remember which one it is, but I always have trouble pronouncing his last name. Boy, we got a little bit loose to the tri-oval there. This track is so different from any other track that I mean, I know it's supposed to be their typical cookie cutter mile and a half. Oh boy, Julian with a big move to the inside. We're going to try to side draft him coming off of turn number 4. See if we can kind of keep him pinned down there a little bit. We do have the speed. I'm going to try to get away from him so he can't side draft me. We go down to turn 1. We're still side by side on the outside, but I have the momentum. I'm going to clear him coming off of turn number 2. He's going to go to the high side. Boy, he made a big move there. That's impressive. We've got an interesting kind of top 5 here. I mean, we're up there, so it's not a complete surprise, even though I was pretty sure I was going to start outside the top 10. I managed to find a line that worked for me somehow and got into 4th position. But there was no way I was breaking a 30-second lap, like the pole sitter Sterling Marlin did. Sterling Marlin is pulling away. We've managed to pull away quite a little bit. Mark Martin's going to take over the 3rd spot. It's possible that Mark Martin might have the best car here because he's kind of charging through right now. Amy Hicks running in the top 5. We're trying to catch up to Sterling Marlin. But as I said, this track drives so much differently than any other track in this game for me. I know it's, like I said, it's supposed to be your typical cookie cutter, but it just drives so much differently. It's like where I get off of the throttle, where I get back on. Like this front stretch and the back stretch, pretty standard, obviously, but like the corners are just so much different. They feel, like I said in the intro, it feels like Chicagoland corners. So it's just interesting. And we got a big run on Sterling Marlin here. I'm gonna back off a little bit. I didn't want to dive bomb him. I want to try to make the pass clean, but I got to do it quick because Mark Martin is catching us.
We're right there. Let's see if we can lead this thing.
And he's about a few seconds back, and it looks like, oh boy, come on, keep it down there, keep it down there. Side by side off of turn number 2.
Number 40. It's still there.
This is going to be a race, and you're trying to side draft a little bit.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Oh boy, advantage to Sterling Marlin slightly.
Still there.
We're going to race side by side. I got the straightaway speed. He doesn't have it. I got to stay away from him. Don't want to get side drafted.
Just got us 5 bonus points.
5 bonus points for leading a lap. That's going to help us in the point standings. Ooh. Keep it on the bottom. Keep it on the bottom. Keep it on the bottom.
The 40
Ooh, couldn't quite do it. Little contact there. Try to keep it on the bottom there. Yeah, our tires are starting to wear a little bit now. So I'm going to have to let him go. I'm not going to beat him on the outside. Halfway on fuel, that is not a problem. We're going to start losing time. And he's pinching us down there, protecting that lead. A little bump to Sterling Marlin to get him up the racetrack. And we have a terrible entry into turn 1. Somehow we're making it work off of 2 as we go side by side, but no, he's still got the advantage. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a good entry there either, but somehow we're making this work. Backing up the corners just a little bit, more contact. Ooh, I was trying to side draft him and I got into him. I didn't mean to do that. Led us another lap though, so that's a plus. Oh man, yeah, I'm just sliding right up the racetrack. Oh, contact with Sterling Marlin. It's going to give us some clear sailing here for a while. Oh boy, that was stressful. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is an interesting track for me. I don't think I've ever really been leading laps here either, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like even in season mode, like maybe I led a few, but not like, you know, not. I'm usually like at mile and a half. I'm usually a top 10 car, but not, you know, maybe a top 5. Not usually up here leading laps, you know, or contending for the lead. You know, it's very few. Like, boy, man, we're tight. Yeah, we're gonna bring this car down pit road like now. Yeah, our tires are done. Yeah, no grip. This is what I worry about on the mile and a halves. Now, are these guys going to come in with us? Yeah, looks like they're going to come in with us. We're going to go ahead and slow it down. Oh, a little bit too slow, but that's all right. We're going to leave everything as is. There's nothing wrong with this car. It's a little bit tight in the long run, but I think we can manage it. I think we can handle it. Boy, let's just... Oh, that's not good. Didn't want to get held up on pit road. Hopefully that won't hurt us too much. We probably lost a few spots because of that. What? Big run on the outside. I mean, sorry, big... Oh, come on!
Good job.
They got it cleared pretty quick. Oh, boy, come on. Oh, and contact with... Wow. I had all that time to go. The AI drive, when they took over, I'm like, you had all this time to go. You wait until Jimmy Johnson comes out. So now we've got damage on the right front. So that's going to slow us down.
The leaders are coming into pit. Number 9 is coming up quick.
And, oh boy, wow. Oh, Elliott just kind of threw it into the corner there. So we got a 19-second pit stop. That's unfortunate. That put us back here. I don't know where we're going to kind of shake out. We are faster than Bill Elliott, but I would imagine he's still going to put up a little bit of a fight. But we are faster than this guy, than most of these guys back here. Ooh boy, come on! Oh, don't wreck the car now. Don't push the car too hard. We got to see where we're going to shake out first, and I'm trying to make up some time as well. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that if Bill Elliott's fighting me constantly, but... Yeah, alright, I'm starting to get back on the gas just a little bit sooner now. Just trying to test out where this car is right now. See if that damage is affecting us. It's affecting us a little bit. We're a little arrow loose going into the corners. Yeah, bad pit stop. Bad pit stop. 10 laps to go. 7 seconds off the leader, whoever the leader is. I just don't see us catching him. And look at Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart started towards the back of the field. So he's up here in the top 10. Oh, sorry, not top 15. And, oh, looks like he's got some really good speed on him. But he's got some fresher tires too, so he's going to be a little bit of a handful. Let's see if I can work my way around. See if I can work my way around Ryan Newman. But looks like I don't know, guys. Maybe top 10? Maybe a top 10? Yeah, Ryan Newman's really holding that bottom. Tony Stewart's looking on the outside now. If he helps Ryan Newman, I'm going to be in trouble. And, oh boy, big run through the tri-oval there. Got the top 10 position away from Ryan Newman. But man, Tony Stewart is just, he's still battling up here. I wonder if I'm just holding him up at this point. Yeah, look at him. He's charging on the outside. He's trying to make a run happen, but he left that inside lane open, and that's going to leave the window for Ryan Newman. Nope, no, it isn't. He's going to pull the gap on him. I think we're holding up Stewart. I don't know if we can hold him off for very long. We're doing all right. Our tires aren't too worn yet. But I'm interested to see how the next 6 laps go. But man, Tony Stewart is fast. Listen, I feel like I'm just holding him up at this point. But I'm trying to protect the top 10 position. 4.8 seconds off the lead. There goes our tires. I'm trying to hold that bottom. Trying to protect the position. I don't think I can hold him off for very long. But I'm going to do everything I can to do so. Oh, man. Caught the apron. And I got a bump from Tony Stewart, and that's all that she wrote. There goes Stewart. And I don't think we're going to catch him, as he is pulling a very significant gap on us. He pulled about 3/10 on us just coming off that corner. Then, granted, I had to chase it up the racetrack after the bump. After getting on the apron and then getting a bump from behind, I had to chase it up the hill a little bit, so. Oh, not good. I mean, I can see the top 10. Yeah, we're just arrow loose from that freaking damage we got earlier, man. I'm trying to hang on to that car going into the turn, so that's hurting us as well. Still 4.8 back, so it looks like we're going to be cruising here for a little bit. Anyway, we're under 2 laps to go here, and we are catching these guys. I just don't know that we have enough for them. Tony Stewart's already, I think, moved up into 8th. He's just driving around these guys. He got blocked by Dale Earnhardt Jr. there. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Look at the run we get through the tri-oval. Boy, I had to slow it down. I had to really slow it down. We were going 200 miles an hour into the turn. Oh, crap. Hold on to it. Oh, man. Sorry, Amy. I did not mean to do that. My gosh. We carried so much speed. And why am I shooting up the racetrack? Come on. Don't do this to me. All right, hang on to it. We're going to finish late. Oh, well, no. Get off her. I'm on the brakes. Come on, get off. Oh, man. And we finished in the top 10, but golly, I didn't. Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, Ricky Rudd, Jonathan Wolf, and Dale Jarrett are the top 5.
What an exciting finish.
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
The Napa car ended up in the top 10 at the end of the race.
Of course, all these teams want to win every race, but a top 10 finish is still a great accomplishment at the racetrack.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again for our next live broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing right here on the Voice of NASCAR, MRN.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the Protection 1 400 here at Kansas Speedway. Mark Martin is the race winner after starting 5th. He definitely had the best car out here on the track. His teammate Jeff Burton finishes 2nd. Ricky Rudd finishes 3rd. Jonathan Wolf finishes 4th. 5th is Dale Jarrett, 6th is Sterling Marlin, 7th is Dale Earnhardt Jr., the points leader, 8th is Tony Stewart, 9th is Kevin Harvick, and we have managed to round out a top 10 finish. Not necessarily the way I want it to, but it just is what it is. Let's go ahead and give you the rest of the field. Pick out your favorite driver. Amy Hicks finishes 12th after that incident. 2 winners purse for $254,000. No caution, 6 lead changes. Time of race 14:10. Average speed of 165 miles per hour, and the margin of victory about 0.1 seconds. So it was close. It was really close. Mark Martin definitely wasn't going anywhere. He had the best car, but he wasn't really going anywhere. We could have been right up there with those guys if it wasn't for that pit road error. But Scott Wimmer finishes in last place. Everyone finishes on the lead lap. No cars went out with blown engines or anything. So, yeah, pretty good race for everyone kind of all around there. And here are the point standings after Kansas. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still maintains the points lead. 150 points back in second is Dale Jarrett. Jonathan Wolf falls back 183 points back in third. I think he's actually gained a little bit on Jarrett this race. And because we got a little bit of bonus points, we were able to gain just a bit more. Even though Gordon finished better than us, we gained just a bit more on we're in fourth place, 225 points back. So next race, actually, hang on, let me give you the awards for the week. Sterling Marlin is the pole winner. Wow, Mark Martin led the most laps of the race. Yeah, Sterling Marlin is your pole winner. Mark Martin led the most laps of the race. Surprisingly, I didn't think that he did. I thought Sterling Marlin would have, but like I said, he had the best car. I could not deny that. He had the best car. Tony Stewart moved up the most spots of the race. No wonder he was so freaking fast. Tony Stewart with the fastest pace of the race, obviously. Yuan. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm so sorry. Is the rookie of the race. And the move of the race goes to Mark Martin, most exciting pass of the race. So I'm interested to see what that was. Rookie of the year still being led by Chad Chaffin. 17. Nothing's really changed in the polls except for Sterling Marlin getting an extra poll. Jackpot 5 is next weekend at Talladega. I'm calling it here. That's going to be another $1 million bonus for us, but you never know. It's Talladega. You never know what can really happen. Chevy is still leading Ford in the points manufacturing championship, and the most laps led on the season still being led by Dale Earnhardt Jr., but we got us a couple laps led here. We're still catching up to him. And I'm interested. Let me go here to the driver stats real quick. I'm just curious to know what are, we got 14 top 10s, 14 top 5s, 19 top 10s, and Junior has 13 top 5s, 23 top 10s. So he's definitely been more consistent this year than we have. So yeah, that is Kansas in a nutshell. I was worried going into this race after qualifying because we just didn't have the speed, surprisingly. It was really odd that we didn't have the speed, but we did all right. Once again, a pit road error just kind of put us back there in the back of the field, mid-pack where we didn't need to be. We didn't need to be racing those guys. We needed to be up there towards the front, racing those guys. And the incident on pit road, getting held up on pit road, we all came in around the same, I came in front of Mark Martin. We all came in well, but it was just like I said, the right side went beautifully. I was like, oh man, this is going to be a super fast pit stop. We're actually going to beat the time. And we wound up being a 19-second pit stop. So yeah, that lost us a lot of time. That lost us, I think we wound up 12th. I think we did. I think we wound up 12. So we lost 10 positions because of that, so it's frustrating. It's frustrating when stuff like that happens, especially here towards the end of the season when we should be catching up to these guys. But, stuff like that just, it hinders you and it kills all your momentum, and you have to work to get back up there. Longer races, this probably would not have been an issue, but on these short races, it really, when the pit road, when they mess up on pit road, it really messes you up. So like I said, we got Talladega to look forward to. Lowe's, we're pretty decent there at Lowe's. We're not winning quality, but we're decent there. We know we got another at least top 10 car there. Martinsville, we've been known to do pretty well at Martinsville here lately. Atlanta is a little bit scary. Rockingham, we can do pretty decent there, and Phoenix and Homestead, you know, are going to be wrapping it up. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because, you know, Junior has pulled away with the points lead, but is pulled away with the points lead. But the three of us, you know, Jarrett, Jonathan Wolf, and us, like the three of us, we're kind of, you know, making this an all-out battle here. So we got to see how the points battle is going to be shaken up after Talladega. And yeah, we'll just go from there, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in to McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you at Talladega.